So I'm Q from Qanon, where we go on, we go all. So the Xanadu, Rush has a Xanadu. Rush backwards is Heather Smith UR, HSUR. ELO has a Xanadu, so it's Elon, ELON. They all have UFOs on the cover. I am first contact specialist for interdimensional ET disclosure. I have been trained for this. You can't just steal it from me because I'm going to expose you. It's this. There's a song called "What About Me." You literally, I'm the creator of everything. I own the air. So, um, unfortunately, I am. Um, can you see it? I'm the Punisher. Duke's a Hazard. Duke. Sir Duke. David Duke. I am Charlie Manson. I'm channeling Charlie Manson. I was telling, like anybody that would listen, I used to watch Charlie's. I used to watch him because I wanted to listen to him. I was like, "What is the big deal about Charlie Manson?" And I'm like, I believe him. I believe that he was innocent. That he was probably a targeted individual. I even said, I was like, he seems like a grand wizard that was uncontrollable. So. Johnny Cash, uh, Sylvie, Crystal Chandlers, Crystal Chandeliers, and Burgundy. So there's the Burgundy Inn. I stayed there. I stayed at it's 107 right now. I am 107. It is. So Nikola Tesla was born on 710 and died on 107. 107's I am Nikola Tesla. Signs everywhere, signs. Tesla. So I make, I'm so old school. I make big signs with all my symbolism. So I'm going to run down real quick my sign and do some of my, to prove to you I'm the creator. So I stayed in room 48, Tyler the Creator. Negative 48, QAnon. All right. So Jane Starship's my grandma. Janie's got a gun. Aerosmith's my aunt Janie. Darlene Led Zeppelin's my aunt. Ronnie Metallica's my dad. Debbie B-52's my mom. Uncle Tom's Cabin, I have two Uncle Toms. Colt 45, Alfred Man, Colt's my son. Dallas, Alan Jackson, Kara Dallas is my daughter. JFK. He was killed for wanting to know about the Greys and for his secret society speech. It's on Muse. Has a song called JFK and the Handler, and he has an album called Simulation Theory. Lola the Kinks is my white horse. Day Tripper the Beatles is my was a horse on my farm. Abbey Road the Beatles is my niece. Loser Becks are my neighbors. Call me Al. Al is my uncle. Emma Joe Walsh is my niece. Mama Genesis is my white magic pussycat. Killer Queen is my black magic pussycat. We Will Rock You, my uncle Chuck. Chuck Rock, the Atari game. We Are the Champions. Champ was my first dog. Another one, Bites the Dust. BYTES. Computer simulation. Louis the Kingsman is my ex and my dead father-in-law and my uncle and my cousin. And the two juniors, Lou Juniors, both have the same birthday, May 31st. That's why I actually think I feel like I like that's why I really connected with my husband. He danced with me at my first wedding, told me I married the wrong guy. And as like his mom and dad were Lou and Fran, I said, I got an uncle named Lou and Fran, and his birthday was Little Lou's, Lucifer, is Little Lou's birthday. I was just like, and that was 30 years ago. I was just like, I've always noticed coincidence, and I've always been told, oh, that's just coincidence. And then I heard the synchronicity. There's two synchronicity songs by the Police. I heard the one that says, in one breath and one flow, you will know synchronicity. And it's like I felt my third eye open even more than, like, maybe not more than it's every day is a brand new day. The Police and my awareness evolves, blossoms every day. So, um, my brother Louis stories. This is my story. Brother Masons, Masonic, Sonic Youth, Bull in the Heather, uh, Louisville Slugger, Easy E. Sorry, Louis, Easy E. Swap Meet Louie. Swap is 1517. That's my daughter's phone number. Jet Paul McCartney, my son, my youngest son's Chase Jet. 17 Jet. 17 is Q. The band 17. Jet. The band Jet. Song 17. Heather's musical 17. Heather. Benny and the Jets. Benny was my grandparents' horse trainer. And the Bull and the Heather. Watch the video. It's at a racetrack, and it has the white horse. The pale horse was Blondie, Rapture. I Died, I Came Back. Carpenters, Heather. The Rose and the Heather. Nazareth. Elon Musk Take the Red Pill, Little Rose. Rose is my granddaughter's middle name. Hey, Alina. Hey, Amaya. Hello, Camden. I'm Graham Cracker. Maybe I'll get to meet you one day. Somewhere over the rainbow. Amanda Boston's my brother's girlfriend. Daniel Elton John, that's my Uncle Dan. Jackson Johnny Cash, that's my dog and my neighbor. Jesse Rick Springfield, it's my dead first love. Carly Simon Jesse. Carl is my rocket scientist, NASA, stepfather. 311 Amber Heard, Elon Musk, Amber died. Amber Jones, Mr. Jones and me. When I'm going to keep this positive. Gloria the Doors, Grandma is my grandma-in-law. She died. It's also my stepfather's niece. They call me Gloria when I was in school, sometimes by accident. Gloria Laura Branigan. I think they got your number. I think they got the alias that you've been living under. I'm the worst singer in the world. That's why I need souls. Look, I was born in 1973. All right, people have been selling their soul a lot longer. I'm just winning. I'm winning. Annie John Denver is my stepmother-in-law. Denver was the last family vacation I went on before my whole family betrayed me. Baker Street, Jerry Rafferty is my grandparents-in-law. They're both dead. Harold Smith, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Hark, I had a UFO sighting by the Harker's house. On Pyle Road, Gomer Pyle. Well, Shazam! So Sinbad's carryout's right there. Well, golly! So take the G off. It's Ollie. Ollie is the only person who's ever left me in his will. And what's he say? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Don't mess with Bill. Bill's my first husband. Billy, highly suspect. Uh, 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 highly, highly suspect. I highly suspect um, that I'm Q. TED Talks, B.O.B. Stepfather-in-law. B.O.B. has a song, Flatline. So I prove flat Earth. Uh, I'm trying to find somebody with consciousness. This is ET contact. I have extraterrestrial intelligence. So extraterrestrial is EI, which would be 5'9". I came to Ocean City last year, 5'9". I'm on vacation staying by myself in a $4,000 a month hotel. Paradise Plaza. I said I'm going to keep this positive. So let's get back to that. I'm not going through it again. You'll see what QAnon's about. I'm an undercover journalist for a QAnon documentary exposing corruption within the criminal justice system, the mental health care system, and government, and Vatican, the royal family, NASA. So I caught the Matrix glitching on 521, the Doors song 521. It's 5TO1, but that's what I see. I see 521. I caught it glitching for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. 11. So dinosaur pileup. I have a dinosaur. The officer that, never mind. See, this is a lawsuit, so I know you all don't want to hear about that over and over again, so I keep, just forgive me. I'm going to try to catch myself from talking too much about it. Let's just talk about synchronicity. So that's what, I'm the second coming of Christ. I died and I've had several near-death experiences, and when I died, I went to a place called, it was called Nirvana. They didn't call it. And it was a feeling. It's the feeling. What a feeling. It's the feeling that I have right now. I am high on life. Even though they're trying to bring me down. Don't bring me down, Bruce. Don't bring me down, Bruce. Bruce is my brother and my pop-pop's middle name. So I have to sue. Jesus came back to sue. The Vatican. S-U-E. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. So, how deep do you want to go? But dinosaur pileup. So I have, for the Officer Walker, Star Wars. Chewie was my horse, my pony. Yoda, one of the first doctor, the first time they locked me up for a year for competency was Bedoy, which is Yoda backwards. I just sent them all my calendar. I love my calendar, girl. So calendar can be rearranged. Limp Bizkit. They die in milk. I wanted to start a milk, flavored milk company. So, with unusual flavors that nobody was really doing. So, in the jail, I've been held as incompetent for 2 years. So I'll just tell you that much in 2 different counties for reporting on Q. I'm so stressed out. NF, Naples, Florida. That's where we used to go every year for 20 years. My mother-in-law and my stepfather lived there. So I bought Officer Walker. I got him. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. 17 is Q. The last thing I said to him as I was walking away, Alan Jackson, was, remember who clipped your nuts? Edward Scissorhand. Johnny Depp. Somebody claiming to be Johnny Depp contacted me. I got Elon Musk and Johnny Depp contacting me. I just bought an amber pendant. Butterfly. Crazy Town. Come, my baby, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. It's a crazy town. The last line, as I was walking away, so there's no hindering, there's no disorderly conduct, and there's no failure to obey as I'm walking away. That's compliance. So as I was walking away, I got my Abbey Road, because I know we're doing a documentary. I was on the phone with a lawyer all morning. I said, man, these people are gang stalking the fuck out of me. The lady above me is stomping. Hi, I'm Dwayne Stomp from Blacktooth. When I drink and drive, her friends were knocking on my door with a store right there, her right up there, asking for a cool beverage. So I gave the one a grape soda. Grape soda, Graham. Peter's got a whip. Louie used to have whippets. So I bought Officer Walker some nuts. Because I said, as I was from the town, the movie From the Town, cashews, my grandson Cash died while I was held hostage. Screaming, my lawyer won't speak to me, which is a breach of fiduciary duty. I'm screaming, I want to petition the court for a writ of habeas corpus as they're holding me incompetent. I wrote the competency test as 30 questions, and I wrote, from memory, all of them, because I teach competency. I'm the incompetent Professor D's nuts. I told him this. I wrote a competency with like 99, I got 99 problems. And you were all of them. Hashtag police corruption. So, honey roasted. Scottish Heather honey. By Tommy Rowe. The Wano salmon with the macadamia nuts. Academia. Judge Tirabassi called me tarded. I don't feel tardy. I'm a spiritual teacher. I just bought a shirt from at the Sunfest. Here comes the sun. The Sun King. Peace Frog. The Doors. I'll show you. Like I should have a GoPro on, and I would just do this everywhere. I'd look at every single barcode, address, everyone I meet. I ask them their name. I try, I feel like I might be prying, but I want to get as much synchronicity out of this person as I possibly can. I'm like, if you're not going to, if you don't have a soul, or you're not going to claim your part in Q, I'm going to steal your soul. It's not that I'm stealing it, is that I'm protecting it until you're ready for it. You're sleepwalking. Zombies, hooters. So the Peace Frog, right before they arrested me, I bought a frog hat. I had the cutest picture of me with all my crystals, with my frog hat on. I was on the phone with the lawyer all day. I was like, or all morning, I said, not only are the people stalking me, the police are, because I have CPTSD. I had to leave Aberdeen, Cage the Elephant. I had to leave Aberdeen because they were doing it. The Ghostface Killer 260, number 260 of the Aberdeen police would come and sit in front of my room. And they're trying to intimidate me because I would walk out the room and that a man would walk right at me and he had like white makeup on. So I'm an expert at noticing gang stalking. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to file a class action. I'm going to file one on my behalf. But if enough people contact me, rockandrollspacewitch@gmail.com, I want to file a class action lawsuit on behalf of everybody. I see everybody screaming. You're not going to get any help from any lawyer. They're controlled by the Illuminati. Like you're not going to get any help. The ACLU, that's it. That's the only way I think you'll get barred. is if you help a targeted individual. Other than that, they sweep it under the rug. I contacted the bar. They said, we don't actually do anything about that. You have to contact the attorney grievance. So I contacted attorney grievance, and nothing. I've filed police grievances over and over again. The grievances in the jail, they stopped giving them to me, and they get the last two that I got, very relevant grievances. Probably the most relevant grievance. No, not probably. The most relevant grievance that Worcester County ever seen. And they went unanswered. So the jail broke their own rules. Mayor Rick Meehan completely ignores me. I don't care if you can't understand QAnon, Mayor. But you can look at me and talk to me for 5 fucking minutes, and you'll see that I have a pilot in right here. There's a pilot. What about you? Is there a pilot in there? Magic? Pilot? Skybender? Oh, it's magic. So my frog's grabbing his nuts. Peace frog, the doors. I'm a spy. I am Adolf Hitler. At this point, I see that there's people here that have no consciousness. It seems like my family. Like I died and shifted to. Seems like my family. And if you have no consciousness, I don't care if FEMA rounds you all up and off with your head. I know that I had a dream. I have a dream. Martin Luther King. We went to I'm a prophet. There was an EMP, I think it was an EMP. Wiped everything out, the food dried up, everything dried up. So they bust people because they were desperate. They're like, come on, we'll help you at the FEMA camps. And when we got there, immediately they separated the family, the boys from the girls. And you knew that they weren't there to help you immediately upon arrival. Like, why would you separate our families if you were trying to help us? And they weren't trying to help us, but that was a dream. So I've been warning people, and they were trying to silence me. Like, now I see this, now if you're famous, you're a complete fraud. I know it. I see it. I see the grand illusion. I see through. I pierce the veil. You guys are phony. I should be the most famous, richest person in the world, and I was put in a homeless shelter, owning a 25-acre farm, held as incompetent for 2 years, put in 5 wards a dozen times. They can do whatever they want to you. They use the police. The police are already against you. Like, it's them, believe it or not, against you. They already, when they get called to, that's their job. They want customers for the lawyers, for the jail, for the court system, to keep these people working, to keep this control. They made drugs illegal because the jails are filled with people who were just trying to get high. So fucking what? You can go get drunk as a skunk, but you don't sniff a little coke? God, you even keep your awareness. You can't lose your awareness. I don't care how high you get on cocaine. You can't black out. Like you can, unless you die. Like you can with alcohol. I'm not advocating drugs, but it's really none of your fucking business. If they're driving high, that's one thing. But anyway. So Terrored by Jean. Jean, she threw me out. It's the older lady. And then I went back. She threw me out, and then I went back, and I was like, $50. $50 says you'll let me in. I don't like those wicked clowns. ICP. 50 bucks. I went in $50 and I was like, I wanted spiritual guidance. I offered her money to just listen to me. I was trying to tell her, look, I'm an actual medium. And I want to know, I need to know why your angels, your spirits aren't telling you you're in a matrix. She said, oh no, honey, I'm not in the matrix. You are. I was like, what are you talking about? You're not in the matrix. And she threw me out. So I went back, and for $50, she did my crystal ball sticks. And I got nothing from it. A bunch of spiritual words. So I went back one more time, and she wasn't there. It was younger girls. And this girl, I don't know if she was just telling me what I wanted to hear, but I said, I'm Q from QAnon, and she wasn't triggered. She says, I know. And she says, you're also Joan of Arc. So she didn't fully understand, because I'm not just JFK and Joan of Arc. I'm everyone. We're all one consciousness. I'm the devil. I'm God. There is nothing else but the one. That's why his name's Neo in the Matrix. I can morph all of those people, including Elon Musk. I'm morphing into Elon Musk right now. Like the Lone Ranger, you can rearrange that to Elon. X is an M, Xmas. Noel. The Kings of Leon. I asked Elon Musk years ago if he wanted to be king. But all I do is I just get harassed constantly by people. Like, they say that it's Elon Musk. They say Elon Musk doesn't even use Facebook. But I talked to one Elon Musk that we talked about the simulated multiverse. It was completely different than all these other ones. So I was like I can smell a pig from a mile away. I can smell an imposter instantly. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm Elon Musk's consciousness. I'm a gray from your future. Future 712. 7 is a G. 12 is L. That's my last name. GLO. So Procol Harum, the Grand Hotel. The Empress Kush. I want to fuck Elon Musk. The Spinnakers. The Spinners. From Guardians of the Galaxy. Rubber Band Man. Rubber Band. Sorry, my beautician is, she's sick. She's so sick. Neo? So, I'm going to stop this video because I was making hours and hours of videos. But I don't think people's attention span's that long. And I'm actually I want to do a couple for the people who are already hooked. Like, because you get hooked on this. I'm not saying you get hooked on QAnon. It resonates at a frequency that causes your own personal your signature, your frequency, it raises it. Like I don't watch a lot of him because he's still not even telling you the whole truth. But Bashar is the one who contacted me and said that you are Q. So he tells his frequency is great, and he tells you a lot of the truth, but he's not mentioning me. So I am Bashar. I'm channeling Bashar consciously now, where Daryl Anka kind of goes into a trance and then comes out of it and like has to review, doesn't really remember. I have those moments where I'll think so deep and I'm like, wow, I gotta remember that. And then I'll come out of it. I was like, what was that synchronicity again? Because it was so deep. And then it'll come to me. And I go on shamanic journeys and I get revelations, and then I'll have dreams, so I can do advanced dream interpretation. Dreams and my dreams are these dreams, heart, magic man. You got magic hands. My dreams are more real. I realize I'm in the dreamer in a lucid dream. My dreams are more real in the astral realm because I can't. I've lost my sense of smell. A little bit. I can smell a little tiny bit, and my sense of taste. I can taste tangy, sweet, salty, but I can't taste flavors anymore. So in dreams I can, which is odd. I can fly, and now I'm very aware. Uh, I'm an aware wolf. Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future, Teen Wolf, Fox is 666. That's my phone number. So I'm going to stop this video because it's a lot to take in. So I'm even soon. I'm going to start doing little tiny one less than 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. Teach them how to Dougie. Less than 6 minutes of synchronicity. So I don't overwhelm anybody. Okay? So, but for the people who do watch my videos, I'm still going to do some longer ones. So if you start to see videos, why you're like, why is she got so much to say? Why would she only do a couple minute videos? Is for the people who are brand new to it. I don't want to overwhelm them. Everything I say is true, especially anybody who's been to Ocean City. I have big plans for Ocean City. I want Mayor Rick Meehan's job. Mayor D's nuts. I'm a spiritual judge. I'm Judge D's nuts.